Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel about the basics of Craftopia. I'll also be showing the map at the end, so if you're not really interested into the basics, just go there. There are, let's just start with the most simple stuff. Traders everywhere the same, always a Paracelsus, Celsius and a merchant. You can catch those merchants with the monster prisms. They will automatically respawn, and what they trade you will change. Please note that this trader will sell you the potato. You will later on need to plant potatoes here, or just pick up the fields straight away and then save for a well, which is going to do the water just fine. There is a wheat field right here with a setup which you could take and then later introduce into an autocrafter for bioethanol. It's not really necessary. You can just pick it up once in a while, but you'll be fine. Oh, by the way, if you are on fire and you approach a merchant, that merchant will burn, and if it's a level 1 merchant, it will die. So, those are my court merchants. You can buy feed from them, which is very important for another thing. Also, apart from high mithril and orichalcum, you will be at well, you'll be able to buy always the one lower tier of maximum well, metal bar that you can currently smelt. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That here is my gold farm, so to say. It's simply a livestock breeder and a dropper which goes onto a belt. You can do this just with a livestock breeder and a horses which you can find right here. They will always respawn right there. Just go there, get a monster prism. I tend to use this wood cutting thing, which is called, let's just go there, woodcutter. Very nice. The other one, the magic drill, also very nice. All you do in that setup in order to get mythical carrots, which will solve all your money problems, is, where is it? You put in the feed and they'll automatically produce that stuff. Yeah, the pipes, they always lead down one item, so don't worry if you have the feed in here. It will only shoot out the carrots after 10, whereas if only one is in there, and then it will have to refill later on, it will shoot out one at a time. Now the markets, just take a look at this. It gets you 300,000 per 400, which means the 1,000 you just spend on 100 feet, it will easily get you one. Yeah, if you got one carrot, you will be able to buy more, I guess. Yeah. So. Oh, automatic farming. Bots don't work before we port away. That's pretty much the setup. Just get them set up like this. I have the big ones. You can also put the small ones in. Yeah, the big ones, they do a diameter of 6. The smaller ones do a diameter of 4. Yeah, farming, the automatic farming robots, the ones that drive around, they don't work, so please be aware of that. If you also with the vehicles, what is kind of weird, there's a maximum amount of bedrocks you can spawn in and a maximum amount of vehicles. So if you hit the vehicle summoning limit and later on you feel like, oh, I could use another attack helicopter, which is the only thing I'd recommend building, you just buy the biplane with gold. I'll show you where just a second. So if it just told you, well, you can't actually summon these anymore, and it let you summon it, then do keep pressing 9. Yeah, do keep pressing 9. so that if it lets you summon it on the corner of not being able to summon, it will sometimes get you 2. I had 3 originally, but yeah, lost one. Also about losing at least you cannot fly them in dungeons, at least not very close to the bosses, so be aware of that. They will explode immediately. You can also not land in water. They will be destroyed. You cannot at this point dive. Yeah, this is a bedrock. They craft really fast. Then some iron, some 20 ores of the resource you want the bedrock of, and clay. Will get you the bedrock if you get to high mithril and or a calcium. Just get 20 of each and craft the artificial bedrock and put them on there. You can do them in the regular workbench, not a problem at all. I'll show you. They're really cheap. Just skip them. Yeah, that's the ones. You'll also always be only able to craft the ones of your level. So if you reach level 10 of any world, the Craftopia age, you can craft artificial bedrocks over a calcum. The level before is that. And these are the artificial standard bedrocks you want to place down first, and then you put these right on top. There are actually, for beginners, 2 very nice bedrocks of iron right here, next to the Brigandine Power, and later on you will need Frost Resistance 1 at least. Near the Shepherd Ice Tower there is an iron bedrock right there. Also there is a 3 bedrocks right here. Yeah, I think one is a regular stone one, then an adamantite and whatever. Just if you ever wanted to have 3 in one spot, like I have in my base, that's the point to go. You will need poison resistance though. In regards of poison resistance, there is an amulet for everything, but it also only gives you +1. Yeah, not really worth it. Just craft the level 2 ones from the level 1 ones. They are rather the way to go. I had some stone on me, so if you like feel one extra defense, just yeah, just do that. Just get an applier or something. Right, so we've done merchants. Oh, merchants back there. They are currently here. They have 1 merchant, which is called a metal merchant. You can buy these very nice high tier armors for medals. I currently haven't figured out how to get medals, but I guess it's kind of like with the magical feathers. You can sometimes buy magical feathers right at this trader. Haven't found them at this one just yet. Now that's the money problem solved. The basic farming problems, and yeah, just get some basic automation. Take a standard wheat field and craft bioethanol. The recipe for bioplastics and chemicals is the same, so you just craft bioethanol up to the point where you will be crafting grease, which is just get a sheep farm. You'll need them for the cloth products anyway later, meaning you shouldn't actually throw away straws. Just keep them in a chest. I know you'll get loads in the beginning, and then later on they'll be rather scarce. This merchant is what I meant. If you have the money, just get a buy plan here. These will be sold by the standard traders. I always get some ceramics and springs. They'll be very useful throughout. Also, if you have the money, you can just buy 3 motorcycles for a quest. Then otherwise you can just get a heli with cabbage. That armor, once you get there, is actually quite good. Please note, cabbage seeds and potatoes are actually ones you can trade with very nicely at the farmer traders. Then also you can buy tiller potions at the trader you caught with the prism. They are really nice. They port you straight to your back, not to that field thing. But yeah. Now we have done almost everything. Oh, maybe this one. The outer ring is frost resistance level 1. The inner ring is frost resistance level 2. You get an achievement if you make it all up to the top of that center building. Just use campfires and or build yourself up. Yeah, so let's start with this one, maybe. Or maybe do the boss here. You'll need 3 golems. I don't know yet where they are. This isn't the position. Yeah, also with fanfare it's a little easier. It's a level 60 and this is a level 80 boss. Just get the heli, press F. The paladins are on the end and in the middle. You can one-shot them with the heli, not a problem at all. Now I haven't done the tower, but firegrass you will find here on top, down that way, and some on here. You'll have to wait a little and it will respawn, so keep that in mind. Doll fragments only around here. You get, I think, 5 or 10 each. You'll have to come back multiple times for the Craftopia age, and garnets right here, lava wood right here. Then the poisonous islands. Please remember you do need food, adequate food, a steady supply right here, and fire resistance. Later, that armor that you saw that you get for males, it has heat resistance, so not a problem there. Yeah, poison resistance. Then that's the stone type you need for age evolution, or also for the abrasives always. Then the wood and the flower, and the fragment is always a flower. Then the stone type, then the wood and the fragments. Same goes here. Just up top with the tower, some ways down, you'll be able to find yeah, the stone, then the wood, and yeah, the fragments. Where's the flower? I can't see it right now. Oh yeah, flowers right here. There will also be picogas here, so if you're looking for ambers, and in regards to, I heard you can get magical feathers here, but I haven't found any so far. Just remember that they are right here. And then the ice region, you'll find this very simple. The dragon, just go uphill to the portal. The fragments will be right there and on this edge. Then the aquamarines, just go to this portal, and then the moment you head out of this gate here, you will have aquamarines all the way down. Frozen wood is on the path below. Snowmans will always be spread out. They say you can find them here, but really you're just going to find them once you go up. By the way, that's where I find white monos. Yeah, be careful. If you're too powerful, you're going to be able to one-shot them. So maybe always use that grass cutter, or the tree cutter, wood cutter, yeah, however it's called. To do that, it's going to be rather fine that way. Yeah, I mean, you're going to find snowmans. These two aren't too bad, too hard to find either. This one is actually hard to find because you're generally walking around the outer circle and not the inner one, so there's quite the cliff region. Brigandine Valley, apart from the doll fragments, I found them rather easily because you're rather led around here. And then, oh yeah, there's a bunch of bedrocks there as well. The wood, the fragments, and then yeah, the stone and the suspicious pumpkin. You can also catch some pumpkins, like the mob, which will only attack you if you actually attack it. They look rather nice. Yeah, but it's not really that necessary. Killing bosses. We can teleport over to this guy. Really click, which is also where you can get magical Griffin feathers. And I'll show you how it's done with the heli. It's a rather simple thing. For all the others that have found everything they need, thank you for watching. And you may go somewhere else, I guess. Yeah, really just craft the heli. What I meant, this attack with pressing F, it really is press F to pay respects. That autocannon is also very nice. You can use it for sniping quests. It does 100 damage per hit, and then you just fire rockets at him and he'll be gone. The closer you get, the better you... Oh my goodness. I actually do want these. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the closer... there we go. The closer you get, the more shots you get in. You just fly forward a little and then press F. It's rather nice. So, I guess that's the point where I talked about rather everything. Yeah, the quests, I mean, if you level up, they're going to appear. Just take the heli and kill some bosses, and you see I'm level 49, but with the heli you can take the level 60 boss. It's like 3 rounds of missiles. Just remember, do not fly away from the boss fight area. The boss will heal. Yeah, so this thing has actually good amount of health, so just use it, right? So, thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.